So it's spring summer, well, at least we're getting into spring summer here, so your skincare has to change with the time as well. So we're starting to introduce gels, we're starting to introduce lighter textured skincare products because our skin needs to kind of breathe during this time of the year. So I'm just going to show you exactly how I would change my skincare routine with the seasons, and this one is going to be particularly for spring into summer. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Esnat if you don't know me, and I am a skincare fiend. Literally, I live for skincare. So today I'm just going to talk to you very quickly about how I would turn my winter skincare routine into a spring summer routine. I am going to start with the things that I won't change. My oil cleansers and my cream cleansers always stay the same. That is not going to change. I'm going to show you pictures of what I'm currently using and I'm loving. That's not going to change. The only thing that will probably change is my second cleanse. Over winter, I tend to use more cream cleansers, but into spring, summer, I change and I move on to watery type cleansers. These are the type of cleansers that I'm talking about. These foaming cleansers, these gel cleansers, that's what I'm going to be introducing into the routine. Just lighter to let my skin breathe a little bit more. Of which every cleanser is supposed to let your skin breathe, but I want light products because it's starting to feel warmer, so I want to go with the flow, if you know what I mean. After that, the mists that I'm going to use are really not going to be mist serums. They're more going to be watery mists. So with bases like hyaluronic acid, but very little, bases like aloe vera. Again, not a huge percentage of that, just enough to be able to keep my skin hydrated, but without overloading, without overcompensating. What usually happens in winter, because our skincare products are trying to overcompensate because we go outside where it's freezing cold, we come inside with the air conditioning and the hot air, and all that kind of imbalances the skin. Over spring, we don't so much have to worry about that, so we need to worry just about hydrating our skin and coping with a little bit of elements here and there. So a light weight mist is what I'm going to be using, and I actually have one. Let me show you. This is the type of light weight mist that I'm going to be using over spring summer, and this one is by Elemis. Another thing that is going to change a little bit is going to be creams. I'm not going to be using as much heavy creams. I'm going to be using gel consistency creams that just slide into my skin, especially during the day. For an instance, this one here is from Skin Proud, and it's a gel consistency. Just look at it. If I was to do this, you'd see it. It actually fell. You see what I mean? So it's a gel consistency. I'm the only person using it, so it's okay. And it goes into the skin and sinks in. It still does the job. It hydrates my skin. It keeps me moisturized, but it just doesn't give a good film over the skin, which I usually need over winter, but I don't necessarily need in summer. I still need those actives, so whatever additive ingredients that are in there, I still need them, but I just need the product to be a little lighter so my skin can be happier over spring. And another great moisturizing gel cream that I've actually been using and trying is from Vest. I will tell you more about this when I've used it a bit more. At the moment, I haven't used it enough for me to say, is it good or is it bad? But it hasn't broke me out. I've been liking what it's doing. And as you can see, look at my hands. This one that I've just applied from Skin Proud really moisturizes. And it has some sort of scent, but it's nothing irritating. It's nothing over the top. It's a very subtle scent, and I like my skincare products to have scent in them. Another thing that I would change as well is an eye cream. I am currently using this one from Elemis, and I like a very light eye cream as well. I usually don't like creamy thick eye creams because I find that when I do that, my skin underneath I get puffy eyes, and then I get these bumps under my eyes, which I don't like. So I tend to stick to a very light eye cream, so that is definitely not going to change. The other thing that I will change in this particular routine is spot treatments. I will make sure that they're gel. They're always gel anyway, most of the time. But sunscreen is what I wanted to talk about. I have a sunscreen that I'm just going to pop in here somewhere as well. I will make sure that it's a light sunscreen, because sometimes you know that you do get sunscreens that are really thick, that are really heavy. I had that Superglue have another one that is really good at the moment. Apparently this is also a very light gel-like sunscreen. I haven't yet used it. I'm yet to use it. Once I've used it, I'll come back and let you know what I think. So at the moment, I'm using one from Murad that is very lightweight. This is almost like a treatment and SPF in one, even though its main job is to be an SPF before it's anything. The treatment is extra, so I just view it as a sunscreen, even though it has some brightening effects and some skincare properties. I'm just going to show it right here. I've been loving this, even though it doesn't give the same, you know, if I'm using, for instance, the Pure Lotus Juju Botanical Sunscreen, I love this one because it leaves my skin really nice and dewy and glowy and plump. And the Murad one doesn't particularly have the same effect as this one, but it's very lightweight and it nicely layers makeup on top, which I like it for that. If you are a person who's going through menopause or struggling with your skin or don't like too much heat, and you find that when you wear sunscreen you sweat a lot and you don't like the feeling, maybe Murad is the one for you, even though it's a little bit more on the expensive side, but it's definitely worth a go. That's it really. I don't know, what are you changing in your skincare routines? Because people just do what works with their skin, and that's what I always advise people to do. Work with what works for your skin and your skin type. My skin type used to be very oily. It's now a normal combination skin, where I get the odd breakouts every now and again, usually during that time of the month. So I do like some moisture, I do like hydration, I do like some heavy cream overnight, but during the day I tend to stick to very light cream jelly textures, especially during winter and summer. I hope you found this useful. I'm going to make sure that I link all the products that I mentioned below, and if you have any suggestions of anything that you'd want to hear from me in regards to skincare, let me know again in the comments below. Take care. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. I know you will. Also, if you don't want to subscribe, that's fine, but just give it a thumbs up so that we can start to grow seriously on this channel.